Hello, and welcome to Final Show Films. I'm John, the executive producer here, and I've got a few pre-show notes for you. First, a reminder. All of the content we produce is available on our website at finalshowfilms.com, as well as youtube.com/Senstaku, senstaku.podbean.com, twitch.tv/Senstaku, and on iTunes. We are only able to do the things we do thanks to the kind support of our Patreon donors. We give a special shout out to our $25 tier supporters, Antitonic and Waterflame. If you'd like to support us that way, be sure to check it out. Secondly, a thank you to the folks over at 411mania.com. They produce articles and content related to wrestling, MMA, movies, music, and gaming. Go check them out. We appreciate their support as well. And lastly, be sure to subscribe, comment, and rate, if possible, wherever you listen to or watch our content. It helps us know what you like, what you don't like, and helps us make more content. Feedback is always appreciated. With all that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're live.
And welcome to the madness. So, I am Jack. I will be the GM for this Tal'Dorei one-shot. Thank you to all the people over at Critical Role, especially Matt Mercer, for making this setting available to us. And let's meet our cast of characters, starting with Jeremy.
I am Jeremy, and I have to look at my character name. We're off to a great start. I'm playing Grinkle, the Ravager Stabby Stab. Talkie Talk Master.
As well as John.
I'm Grimokin, and I'm a Ravager Stabby Stabber, an explosives enthusiast.
And William.
I am William, and I'm playing Kazraz, Ravager Stabby Stabber, Surprise Master!
And today is a highly auspicious day. Your Ravager leader, the Orc Raider boss, Gormash, has spent the last week planning an attack on a nearby farming community. The town lies along the sparse woods and dense thickets on the By Hills River, midway between Western and Kymel. Gormash is determined to acquire an entire herd of plains cows, and this hamlet is the home of a number of the beasts. Your assignment is to cause a diversion near the southern part of town, allowing the main force of Gormash's raiders a window to make off with their quarry. So, in the early hours of the morning, you find yourselves trekking through a chill mist towards the telltale signs of chimney smoke, weapons in hand, alchemy burning through your veins and brains. Welcome to Murder Town.
Right, so when he said make a diversion, do you think blowing up their houses is a diversion? Or is it more like the culmination of our lifelong goals and desires?
I think we just need to make him scream and run away.
I don't like it when they run away. It's hard to catch up.
Well, he's faster than they are.
I'll need everybody to make a survival check.
Right.
Oh, hey! 17 with number 1.
I rolled a natural 20,
11.
which gives me a 21.
All right. Well, in that case, as you guys begin to make your way towards the town, which you know has a name, but you haven't bothered to learn quite yet, you begin making a southerly route. And your path intersects with something before you get to the city. So that's where we bring ourselves to this location, which you guys should all be seeing now.
Yep.
Yep.
And here we are.
Right.
I see the house ahead.
Is this the house we're supposed to burn, or stab, or blow up, or whatever?
I think every house we're supposed to burn or stab or blow up.
Right.
I think.
So,
What? What you say,
Go.
Grinkle? What you say, Grinkle?
I think it's supposed to be a diversion, not blow up.
I mean, if you blow up, it's a diversion, isn't it?
that is entirely up to you guys. Right now, you are coming along this structure, which you've never seen before, but looks fairly enticing.
Right.
If a ramshackle bundle of planks and logs that's mostly decrepit and falling to pieces.
Right then. Grinkle, you're the brains. Which way should we go in?
Those are the brains.
You have a deception score.
Okay, valid point.
Oh, correction. Your deception is 0, not -2. You're the brains.
Yes, exactly. So Greco, who has been mostly just sort of keeping behind the two brothers and more muttering to himself than anything else. Maybe we should scout or look at it or something.
Good idea. Good idea. I'm gonna sneak up on it,
All right.
and it'll be a nice surprise.
All right, Kazraz, make me a stealth check. And
I am also going to
approach.
sneak.
We're all 3 of us are sneaking up on it.
All right, go as a group.
10.
We have a 10.
With my +5.
No.
We have a 9.
Also
We
a
have
10.
another 10.
Jesus Christ.
All right, let me roll some
Doing
things.
great.
I mean, those are functional rolls.
I'm gonna go up. All right. I'm gonna go around to the window and look inside.
Shh. Supposed to be sneaking.
I'm sneaking. I'm walking quiet and everything.
All right.
As Kazraz makes his way around the exact opposite wall.
Okay. So from this position, Gremlin, you can see the interior looks entirely abandoned. There's some evidence that life did exist here at some point, but everything appears more or less completely vacant. There's a heavy layer of dust. Any furniture is either tattered or turned over. And there's a nice smell of mildew and rot.
Oh, it's empty. Is the window open?
The window is currently it's more or less ajar. It's not entirely open, but there's enough room that you could probably wriggle through, given
I will
a
climb.
reasonable level of effort.
I will climb through.
All right.
Hearing it's empty, Grinkle is ambling over this way.
Which subjects you to the first 2 surprise attacks.
That's fine.
Bam, bam. I'll need everybody to roll initiative.
It's not so
All right.
empty.
Gah!
You bring up the initiative tracker. Okay, here we go.
I have an initiative of 6. I just need you to give me a turn because I didn't split my token.
Off initiative of 8. I'm going last. I know. Kazraz is going last, which is appropriate for the surprise master.
All right. And let's see. We need one for Kazraz. Okay. There you go. Edit as needed. You said you were an 8? No, 6.
Yep, I'm
6.
already-
Okay. All right. Descending order. Well, that works since they get the surprise attack for these first 2 anyway. All right. What's your AC there, Grimkin?
15.
The initiative track has disappeared.
Yeah,
God damn it.
You gotta
There we
leave
go.
it on. There you go.
We're getting off to a great start. All right, so 2 dire rats leap out of the woodwork and attempt to bite you for invading their premises. One gets an 8. The other gets a 14.
Ha!
You manage to nimbly dance out of the way. And now the rest of them are going to take their actual turns, since that was surprise round. Alter a couple things on the layers. Here we go. And we're off. This one's going to scurry up, but use all of its movement in order to get into melee. The other 2 are going to try and bite you again.
Bring it on.
It's a 7 and a 9. These guys are terrible. You woke these rats up before they had the chance to get started. All right, Grinkle, your turn.
Alright, while not being able to get inside and afraid
This
to
window is
anyways,
Okay.
Grim goes, and starts running around the side of the building trying to get away.
Okay.
Great,
Mr.
if you're running away,
Just-
give me a stabber.
20, 25.
All right, so that's a door right in front of you. Give me an athletics check, actually.
Okay. 11.
All right. So you slam yourself up with your back to the door. It gives a little bit,
Anything else? Yes.
right, but you feel more or less currently secure.
Okay.
All right.
And pulls out his weapons and is just staring panically out.
Okay. Grimokin, your turn.
I would like to stab.
Fair enough. Go right ahead.
And stab with a 19.
That's a hit.
I'm going clockwise, so I'm starting on the left.
Reasonable strategy for a goblin.
4.
All right. You lash out with your, I assume, short sword?
Yep.
Yep.
Stab.
Carve a good chunk. This guy's missing an ear now.
All right.
And there's a nice spray of blood. That's
that-
4 damage.
That means I go into a stabby frenzy.
Uh-huh.
So, stab a 12.
12 just hits.
Haha, 5.
All right. So with a second blow, the first rat that you've attacked has ceased to be.
All right.
Well, he hasn't quite ceased to be. He's just ceased to breathe, and most of his ins are outs.
And then turn to the next one.
All right.
Going up. Stabbing some more.
All right. Hit him again.
A 23.
That's a hit.
9.
You one-shot this guy.
Continue stabbing to the
Another
right.
gouge, right?
20.
That's a hit.
6.
Jesus
still breathing.
Christ.
Barely.
11.
That's a miss.
Shink, 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 shink.
So with a
Fuck.
blurry, with a blur and flurry of blows, 2 rats are immediately annihilated, and Gremlkin manages to stick his short sword into the one. Make a dexterity save.
Do I get my bonus action to stab with my offhand?
You might.
12. Dexterity save.
All right. You lose control of your short sword in the fray. It is now sticking out of this giant rat who is kind of gimping around. You do have your bonus action for an offhand attack. Go ahead.
Let me fix this because it doesn't have the because I'm not. There we go. An 11 misses.
An 11 misses. All right. So that brings us to Kazraz, who has just heard his brother go absolutely batshit on a number of rats.
I start running to this window. That's 20 feet of my movement. I would like to crash through the window.
Make an athletics check.
12.
That's good enough. It's a rotten frame and a mostly broken window. You just smash through, blades out.
Pass over my brother onto the corpse of the other one.
Get off me
Sounds
head!
Surprise!
Go ahead and make your
Right at it.
attack.
Natural 20!
Oh dear.
I think it's dead.
The ground meat that once was a rat has liberally coated what remains of the floorboards in here. But you hear scurrying from the other room as well.
Oh, surprise! I use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
Grinkle, get in here! As I grab my short sword out of the body.
This is literally going exactly as I hoped. All right. Brings us back to the top of the order. The rats will ascend onto their latest quarry. And hey, I forgot about pack tactics last time. We'll remember this time. All right.
I don't think they hit me at all, so...
No, they didn't, but they weren't rolling at advantage either. 18 hits you for 3 damage, Kazraz. There's a little nip out of the side of your knee. And another 18 hits you. Yep. Basically, they kind of mirror image each other, trying to flank and hamstring you. They only get a little bit of skin, though. There's some blood running down your leg, but that's about it. Yeah, so you took a total of 6 damage from the pair of them.
Yep.
All right, Grinkle.
All right, Grinkle is, and the door's right here. Okay. Grinkle is going to push up against the door repeatedly like he's trying to open it, and is just not able to, so he doesn't have to be involved in the fight.
Make a deception check.
All right, I will.
Get that 0 deception score going.
17.
Grinkle is heroically attempting to destroy the foul barricades that are keeping him from his allies because he is eager. He is raging with bloodlust to assist both of you.
Is this the door? Is the door in the room I'm in, or is it in the room Kazraz is in?
It's in the room that Grimokin's in.
Okay, so yeah.
And you can see there is the remains of a latch. It is technically fastened, but a good kick. You could help your friend get in here if you needed to.
Right.
All right. Grimokin, your turn.
All right. Hang on. So over here, just with the short sword, just chop through the latch and pull the door open.
Door's open.
Right. Follow me. And so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Too bad my turn is passed. I can't.
Bonus action 35. And stab!
You use your action to get the door open. You use your bonus action to dash.
Oh, it's
so yeah.
Opening doors typically an interact action. I would use my full action? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you had to use your full action. You're a goblin.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're giving me flanking.
You're in a good flanking position, but yeah.
I'm yelling at Kazraz to stab.
All right, Kazraz, that's your cue, sir.
Stab it!
Stab at it! At 11. Damn it!
That's a miss. You slam down on it, and the rat nimbly jukes to one side, and
Get
your
back here, you little rodent!
short sword is deeply embedded in the soft wood planking that used to be the floor in here. Make a strength save.
I said stab the rat, not the floor.
2.
It's stuck. You're going to have to use your dagger, or take an entire action to dislodge your short sword.
I didn't roll an advantage there. 24!
That's a hit.
7!
And it's dead.
And you get to stab again. Stabbing frenzy.
Nope. Stabbing frenzy is an action. He used his bonus action for that, so you can't enact your stabbing frenzy on a bonus action.
Okay.
That's the way I'm ruling it.
That's fine.
Makes sense.
All right. That brings us back to the rat, who is definitely smelling the blood and is going to try and bite Kazraz again. Because rats are great tacticians and don't know when they're outnumbered. And that's a 9. Wow, these rats are having a great day. Jaws snap shut on empty air.
Get your jaws off
very
my short
nimbly
sword.
kicks back his leg that the rat was going after. And Grinkle, you've got an open door.
Yep. So he will come in because otherwise the jig is up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he'll choose to start moving around this way. That gets him to 30.
Okay.
And that's his action.
All right.
But that's his turn.
Fantastic. Grimalkin.
I run over here. And I stabs. Does
Hit
an
him.
18 hit?
18 totally hits.
4.
All right. He's still squirming.
Stabbing
but he looks
frenzy.
rough. Yep.
There's a 19 hit.
Totally does.
6.
And you just swing it around and shank the rat up on your blade. You now have a rat kebab.
I take a bite.
It's not cooked, but okay.
I take the time to pull my sword out of the ground. Get.
All right, so, yep. Kazraz spends about a minute Yosemite Samming this sword out of the floorboards, and you guys have an abandoned cabin.
Grinkle sort of skids to a stop behind yes.
I love how Looney Tunes this thing is 5 minutes in already.
So, there's a bit stringy, but there's meat.
I cut off a piece of the rat in front of me that I stabbed and take a bite. Ah!
It would be better cooked, but it's a little gamey, but not bad. You've had worse. You have literally eaten shit before, so, you know.
Yeah.
Valid point.
All right, so.
So, there's no one here.
Nope.
I just look around, find some loot.
Make investigation checks.
Yeah, I will.
Oops, not with advantage, but a 9.
Okay.
13?
19!
All right. So, Grimalkin, you find some very nice firewood that used to be chairs. Pretty much. Grinkle, you find a place that would be excellent for sleeping in. It's
Sweet.
It's nice and sturdy, fairly well insulated. It's made almost entirely of metal. It's right here in this corner.
Okay.
Kazraz, you're a surprise specialist, so you know where people hide surprises, which takes you over to the fireplace over this end of the cabin. And you find a loose rock that you pull out, and there's some shiny things inside, plus some armor that looks like it was very well taken care of. It's got some embossing on it. They look like arrows.
I take those.
Shit.
Okay.
Just put 'em
So
on.
you found 3 gems worth 50 gold each and bracers of archery.
Mean nothing to us.
I put the bracers on.
Okay.
Actually, I believe they make us do more damage when we throw our dagger. If we throw our
Ranged attacks, I believe. Yes.
So yeah,
So yeah,
throwing
you can
back.
take a few minutes and attune to those if you like. Or actually, do those require attunement? Let me check.
I believe so.
They do.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think bracers of archery require.
There were 3 gems worth 50 gold each.
Yep.
Right, so I found fire starters. So when we get to the houses we need to burn, we can start burning them easier. I say, picking up the broken pieces of chair.
Well, I think I found everything worthwhile in this place. So I want to write my name in gasoline and set that shit on fire.
I don't know what you mean by gasoline, but we have wood.
Make a survival check. Anybody who's trying to burn down the cabin.
Grinkle
7.
is specifically. First of all, Grinkle is front half in
The oven.
the moment.
Okay.
Sort of scoping it out, thinking about it, thinking about this as a retirement home. And so it's probably completely oblivious to what's going on right now.
I come
Kazraz
over.
lights a fire
And-
in the fireplace that spilled
Right.
out.
Bracers of archery give you proficiency in short and long bows and a +2 to damage when you're using a short bow or a long bow, not
Okay,
from
specifically bows.
But now I can use a bow if I find one.
I come over and, hey, Grinkle, it has a door, and close it.
You hear the sound of tiny goblin fists beating against a cast iron door.
Does it have the?
Oh, it's got the top disc things that pop out. Yeah, right.
Pop one out and look down. What's up?
There is a sword coming up.
What do you do that for?
I would like to make an attack roll.
Go ahead. Disadvantage.
4. Oh, okay.
Disadvantage because you're trying to attack through a... Yes! So the sword slings out right past your face, Grimalkin, and it just keeps going and cartwheels through the air and ends up in the opposite wall, roughly here-ish.
Why'd you show your stabber away?
Probably blocking each other, since you could really probably only fit one hand through those kinds of things.
Yeah, like pretty much.
Reach it.
All right, Kazraz, you've gotten a fairly decent blaze going in your corner of the cabin.
All right, time to go, I say as I run back into the room.
Grinkle threw his stabber away, and I open the door to the oven.
We got about 11 seconds before the fire gets over here.
That's plenty of time.
This cabin is dry as a bone. This thing is going up like trash fire going on in here.
I've opened the oven so Grinkle can get out.
Okay.
I briefly consider this is a safe place.
Fire can't get through metal. That's true.
It gets through metal.
Make a wisdom save. But metal does get hot in fire, and it might be slightly uncomfortable.
Okay, so he comes out. He tries to kick Grimmy in the shin.
make a melee attack.
Okay.
D20 plus whatever your strength mod is.
0.
Let's do a strength.
You kick for Grimmy. You instead just stub your toe on a floorboard, and you kicked him with your one foot that doesn't have a shoe on it, so that's painful. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Grinkle, what's you kicking the floor for? You need to get your stabby and let's go.
Walk over and grab my stabber.
All right.
I'm just gonna cannonball through this window.
I was gonna say, right about now, about half of this room over here is engulfed in flames, and it is swiftly advancing.
As I fly through the window as well.
Just cannonball through windows and keep going.
All right, and everybody's out.
Right.
Well,
good
first
day's
step
work
is complete.
Right, now, let's get going. Marching song. Us goblins are in fear for our lives from the long arms of our boss. Big man is coming down from the mountain. If he's mad, our lives are lost.
I like that I saw the exact moment where Jeremy got the reference.
And that song
to the ancient and well-respected tunes of a goblin marching cadence, you guys continue your way eastward.
I saw the exact moment where Jeremy died. It was great.
Oh my god.
Goblin renegades.
All right. So everybody make me a stealth check as you guys attempt to approach the town.
Do I have disadvantage for the goblin marching song?
Yes, you do.
Natural 1. It doesn't matter.
Natural 1!
Yeah!
11.
All right.
Not that it matters.
Which brings us to here.
The two of us are singing the song.
All right. So.
Where are we?
Right here.
Okay. I found me. You,
Yep.
The
shift.
king is up, the news is out, they finally found us.
Wait. Kazraz. That's the wrong
All right, they
address.
haven't found us yet.
Hey.
Right. Gotta wait for when they find us.
There you go.
The natural 20%.
Shit.
Found
They
us.
found
They totally found you guys.
Grinkle behind is like, guys. Guys. Guys.
What?
Pointed at whatever has found us. If we see it.
Oh, you see it.
So,
Let me get
Just a wall
set
full of
up here.
archers just like pointing down at us. Fuck!
All right. There we go. Yep, it's a single archer.
guys. Point.
Hey, the jig is up, the news is out, they finally found us.
How high up is this wall?
It's about 20 feet.
I throw my dagger.
I throw my dagger.
Okay. All right. Give me 2 thrown dagger attacks.
I think, hang on, it's we are definitely at disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely in the second range increment.
A 12.
I will
15.
try. 9.
All right.
Hey,
The
it's my
15
first-
hits.
It's my first attack that was not a natural 1.
Well done. The 15 hits. Go ahead
Surprise!
and
5.
5 damage. All right. So he's aiming down with his longbow there, and just before he looses the arrow, a dagger hits him point first in the neck, and he gurgles. The arrow, his hand slackens. The arrow dives into the dirt, and high or low?
Hi!
And he tumbles forward off the wall and lands at the base.
Hey!
I charge it.
It's a loot
I want his
box!
bow. I want his bow.
It's a loot box!
I'm charging.
We're all
Okay.
charging, I think.
All right, he is now more or less here. Congratulations on stealth assassinating the one guy who might have blown this entire thing out of the water for you.
It's like 3 daggers went flying, 2 bounced off the wall, and 1 hit him.
No, the other 2 are over the wall. I've decided with critical ones. You guys just, yeah.
We didn't
Yeah.
want
Take
to
his
attack,
bow.
we just rolled
All right,
stuff.
so you've got a longbow.
I'm
Grinkle is
And how many
stabbing his
arrows?
body, I think.
Grinkle is just.
I'm looking for another dagger right now.
You can have my
Alright.
dagger. It's still in him. I got this bow.
You get the bow, then I get your short sword. Come on.
No, I still need to stab things and get close.
Does the big guy have a stabby on him as well?
He has a dagger. Yes.
All right, great. You get that. Grinkle gets the daggers. Does he have anything else on him? I'm just like sort of ruffling through.
He's got a little bit of leather armor. Definitely too big for you.
Well, I replace my dagger with a longbow.
Yep. He's got 3 gold.
You can drag a longbow into your character sheet using the I menu.
Yeah.
All right. I take the gold.
And he's
You
got
get-
5 arrows. So that's your ammo limit there.
Grinkle gets the daggers. Kazraz gets the bow. I'll get the gold. And we all get a bit of him. And I start carving off meat to eat.
Yep.
All right.
You
So-
have how many arrows?
5.
5.
Does he taste like human or elf? Because I haven't actually checked his ears.
He tastes like human.
Hear me. I cut an ear off. Stick it on my necklace. I like this, like sort of stick it in my armor somewhere just to make it
Okay.
later.
All right. Now, you do
I
know
take his eye.
that Gormash is planning to raid the area north of town, so you guys need to head south to set up your diversion. You do have that amount of knowledge still remaining.
All right, so
Okay.
we're gonna go that way. I say pointing south, and we're gonna be quiet, like.
Yes.
So no marching songs, Kazraz.
Fine. Until they spot us.
Until they spot us. And then it's not marching songs, it's killing songs.
Yeah.
All right. So, proceeding in the cover of the wall, you begin to make your way south. You can make stealth checks at advantage since you've got solid cover from anybody who'd be inside.
19.
12.
20.
All right. And like little pestilential shadows, you make your way south. As far as you choose to go, at least. The wall begins to curve around towards the east. You can hear a number of noises from inside. General village life apparently getting started for the day. You smell smoke from wood fires, occasional bit of food cooking and that sort of thing.
I hope we find an adventurer. They put up the best fight.
I don't want to find an adventurer. They put up the best fight.
They got the best bits, though.
That's why you find them when they're sleeping.
And as you get
when their
south,
bits is
you
out.
start to see where the wall will intersect with the river.
Right, okay. So I think we're going to have to get wet. I know it's been like a year since you last had a bath, Grinkle, but you're going to get one today. And I just keep going over until we hit the water.
Okay.
Right, here we are.
All right. Give me a perception check at disadvantage, actually, for this one. Because the water is loud.
11.
11, you can see the tail end of the wharf sticking out, and you can hear people working back and forth on the shore. There's definitely a villager presence, at least, inside, so you may have to be either cautious or reckless, one of the two.
We get to play piranhas. Right, so here's what we do.
I do not know that game.
We go under the water, get to the dock, climb up just enough, and then stab and pull. And then stab and pull. And stab and pull until they're all gone. We's the piranhas, they're the meat.
Okay.
Crinkle the voice of reason.
It's like when the big orcs used to play target dummy with some of us.
Yeah, you know, like when they froze up a goblin and shoots him in the air. But instead of throwing up a goblin, we's grabbing him and pulling him down into the water. It's the same thing, basically.
All right. Make stealth checks to see if you can approach underwater.
Do we have advantage because we're underwater?
No, you have advantage on the stealth, but disadvantage on the athletics, so I'm just calling it an even wash.
Okay.
So just make a stealth check.
12.
13.
As he sneezed.
One.
Remember
Natural
how
one.
Grinkle can't swim.
Yes. That seems legit.
Well, let's see how this pans out then. Well, they didn't beat your average, so. All right, so you guys are making the approach, and as you get closer, the first one you see is a gentleman with some level of pottery or ceramic jug in his hand, kind of leaning up against a piling, taking a swallow from it on occasion. Wobbling a bit. Apparently somebody got started very early or just hasn't finished from last night.
I'd like to emulate a famous goblin rogue by the name of Solid Snake. Just climb out beneath him, and then while I'm right beneath his feet, just stab.
Kazraz, you get the first. Grinkle, you get the second. I'll get the third.
So about this much of Grinkle's head is out of the water, like straight up, and he's like splashing. And
I grab Grinkle and pull him over to a pylon. Hold this.
Oh dear God. All right, get on up there and make your attack then.
Do I have advantage for being hidden?
Oh yes, you do.
Stab!
Shit.
Roll damage.
Natural 20.
7!
So you reach up and you just stab this guy straight in the ghoulies. And he just gurgles and falls into the river and starts floating downstream. Make a dexterity save.
13.
All right. You're able to twist your blade enough to pull it out before the corpse carries it away.
Leaving Grinkle on a pylon, I run over. I swim over to grab the corpse and drag it under the dock and loot it.
Make an athletics at disadvantage.
Gringle has
This thing is
both
about twice
arms
as big
and
as you
both
are.
legs wrapped around the pylon at the moment.
You come away with his hat. The rest of him is downstream.
I put the hat on.
Okay.
What kind of hat is it?
It's like a bicorn.
Okay.
Extremely tattered, smelling of exactly what you'd expect.
I'm in
Vomit.
disguise now. So, Grinkle, you're up next.
Gringle, so we'll kind of try to push off of the pylon that he's currently essentially humping at the moment
Make an athletics check.
to go further down. 3.
You are drifting away downstream.
I swim after to get him.
Maybe I need help.
I get it. I go and get it. Drag him
One of
back.
you make an athletics check at advantage then, since you're trying desperately to work together.
4.
So the pair of you now
Kazraz!
have a corpse lifeboat.
Don't I go back after them.
One more athletics check.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1.
9!
It takes you the better part of 10 minutes, and you have to backtrack back up the riverbank a little ways, but you guys do eventually all manage to get more or less on shore.
All right. I think we're done being piranhas.
Yes. Crinkle is definitely out of breath.
Okay.
We're hyperventilating and out of breath.
Okay. So, we got 1.
Quiet like. Going to be a surprise.
Yes. We should. That building right there. I say, pointing to this one. That's like sort of in the middle of the area with foliage around it.
Okay.
That one we need to surprise fire. Yeah.
Okay.
I pull out the now completely soaked bits of chair that I have. It's wood. We have a fire starter.
Give me stealth, everybody.
Slosh.
15.
Okay.
22.
Damn.
I'm still humming my marching song.
Kazraz, get away.
All right. So you guys are approaching the exterior of the house now.
All right, I'm gonna go up
Congratulations.
and look through the window.
Okay. Peeking inside, you can see it's definitely a house, fairly well furnished, certainly lived in.
This time, I move to the other side of the window and look through at a different angle.
We learn.
All right. In that case,
There's a fireplace.
Have I attuned to those braces of archery yet, by the way?
yes, you have.
Okay.
There's a fireplace.
You can see a man and a dog.
I can. Must be a different window. Hang on.
I can see him. Sees him.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, no, there they are. Got them.
Wait. Hold on.
Wait,
I've got an idea.
wait, hang on. I open the window.
I pulled the bowstring back.
Gringo's like, Gringo, go sneak around.
All right.
And starts heading off in this direction away from the fight that is about to happen.
The man is ladling a bit of porridge into a bowl currently.
Surprise! As I let the arrow go.
Okay, make an attack with advantage.
15.
15 hits. Roll some damage for this guy.
9.
So with a raucous goblin cry of greeting, a cloth yard arrow embeds itself into this guy's kidneys, and he falls over dead as the dog begins barking so loud, you're pretty sure the entire neighborhood is hearing.
I'm following in the window after the dog.
Okay. All right, then. Let me...
5.
remove the initiative modifiers. All right.
Roll initiative or what?
Yep.
23. I got my natural 20.
20.
Oh, also 20.
The dog is at 7. All right, then. So, starting with Grimmy.
4, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action. 5, 10. Stab!
All right.
18.
18 totally hits a dog.
That's a 6.
All right. So you just grab the mutt by the ear, yank his head up, and just slash across the throat, and the dog hits the floor.
Out of game, I feel awful. But
Out of game, obviously, yes. But in game, I look over and I see a human woman. Why,
Yes,
hello
you do.
there!
Shrieks!
And that's my turn.
Yep.
I don't have a dagger to throw.
Shrieks and runs. All right, Kazraz.
through the window. Bah!
Through the wall.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right, yep, you
25,
come in.
30.
I
Two
point-
dead bodies on the floor, one animal, one human.
I point
I
in
hear
the
screaming.
I'm pointing in the other room.
Bonus action. 5, 10, 15.
Not that way, this way.
24, 20, 25, 30. Where'd she go?
I don't know.
You see a trap door here and a regular door here.
Well, that's my turn. Oh, no, I can use my actions as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Meh!
Just leap over the table.
Yeah.
All right, Grinkle, your turn. Do you move 5 feet? That's it?
You're muted,
You're
Jeremy.
muted.
Sorry, I was muted, wasn't I?
Yep.
You know, I just figured you'd rather not have your sneezes in your ears. So I move there. Can this, what do I see in here?
In
Window.
this room, this is basically a bedroom. And you see an old gentleman cowering under a desk.
All right. That seems like somebody that Grinkle can defeat. So Grinkle will throw himself through the window or try, probably bounce off.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Acrobatics. 17.
You jimmy yourself right through there.
Okay.
Like a fish.
And I'm assuming that was difficult terrain, so 10 feet worth.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. 15.
The bed is not difficult terrain.
Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30. And let's start stabbing.
All right. You've got advantage on
I
the
think
attack
the
because
drinks-
he's in a cramped position.
Sweet.
And almost prone.
I think for Grinkle, any place of rest is actually favored terrain.
This is true.
22 definitely hits a geriatric peasant.
Okay, so there is 4 piercing damage.
All right, and yep, you just sink it right into his side, and you pull the blade out, and there's blood and bubbles, and the lung collapses, and he is dead.
All right, and he spends, I know, since he hit, he's going to spend the rest of the time just repeatedly stabbing.
Okay, whoops, wrong icon.
Shink, 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 shink.
Yep.
Sounds like Crinkle found one.
All right, so there's a perforated senior citizen in the other room. Kazraz, you hear thumping from the other side of this door. As the civilians take their turn. Grimmy, you're up, sir.
Right. Are there any weapons or anything in the room?
You see... Give me an investigation check.
Natural one.
You see a bowl of porridge. It smells great.
I grab the bowl.
There's a fork on the table, isn't there?
No, just a spoon.
Okay.
And I start, and I just grab the bowl and just start drinking the porridge as I follow Kazraz.
Okay. Kaz, your turn.
25, 30.
First thing I do, this thing's like right next to me, so I open up the trap door.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Is that stairs right next to the trapdoor?
Yep. There's a little up level loft.
Hey!
That door is heavy and might be locked. Or it might just be really heavy. But you're not budging it.
Fine then. Let's through this door.
Make an athletics check at disadvantage.
Why is everything so heavy? 13!
You slam into the door, it gives about an inch, and then hits something behind it. Whoever's in here has barricaded this thing.
Hey, open up! Open up!
You just hear whimpering and screams.
Fine.
Crinkle, your turn.
All right, I have an entire room to myself. They seem to be handling things out there, and Grinkle doesn't care whether they are or not because they're not here. So he's going to start looting the room.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Hey. Oh, that should not be at advantage, so 11.
You find 40 gold.
Okay.
And a feathered vest.
Nice.
It's a little big for you. It's more like a tunic.
Doesn't matter. He still puts it on.
Okay.
It's the gold.
You are the fanciest goblin in 3 counties.
Sweet.
That's why he's the brains.
We need fire. We need fire.
All right. Grim.
And then he goes back and starts stabbing the
We don't need. We
Thus
need
ruining the
killing
vest.
first.
I can't get through the door. We need fire.
We need killing first. 5, 10, 15, 20. What's up these stairs? Does it look like?
A little bit of a loft area that encompasses basically. Let me make sure I'm.
Does it go above the room that Kazraz is
No,
trying to
it
get
just covers about that much.
in? I don't know. I didn't see an indication, but
There's a-
Gray square. It's about the area we're standing
Yeah.
in.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Look up. Fuck it. 25, 30, and then bonus action get over here, and I'm gonna help, and I'm just gonna help Kaz try to bust through the door.
Okay. Make an athletics check, just flat.
4.
This is a very sturdily constructed door.
You know, I bet there's an axe or something in the house we could use.
You just set it on fire.
But if we set it on fire, we don't get the loot.
Ah.
We kill first, loot second, profit, and then fire.
Kazraz, your turn.
Fine. I try and push the door open again.
All right. Another athletics check then.
2.
This door is... It might be a wall, actually.
It's actually not. The best part is I'm positive that it's not actually even locked, or
Oh, no, it's
the
totally
latch
locked.
is
There's
like.
just a couple barrels behind a door. That's literally all it is. All right, Grinkle.
All right, Grinkle's done. He's done mutilating the corpse of the poor old man. So he's gonna go over here and open this door.
Okay.
We got a
Watch it be the door. Watch it be the other door to the room that we're trying to get into.
Oh yeah, I'm willing to bet it is.
Nope.
So you come out. Give me an investigation check.
10, 15.
Or just the door that or he's like on the other side of
3.
the door we're trying to get into.
So the main thing that you see is over on this table here, there's a small hand axe just kind of sitting there.
Sorry, which table?
This one here.
I don't.
This one.
You're on the. I think you're on the wrong layer, Jack.
Oh, whoops.
Go to the token layer.
This one here.
Oh, okay. So 15, 25, 30. Bonus action. Come over here.
He's just in that room. We just rolled a natural 1 and didn't see the hand axe.
Yes. So I pick up the hand axe. Start slamming on the table. Make sure that it's good.
You chop a decent chunk out of the table. Yep.
Crinkle, you got an axe in there?
No.
Get in here then. We got a door we need to get through.
Okay.
All right. You guys are out of initiative at this point. So with the use of the axe, you guys do manage to hack your way through.
He comes in with the hand axe behind his back.
Okay.
Is it like obviously behind his back, like the head is pointing out from his shoulder?
He's a goblin. It's a hand axe.
Yeah.
Probably.
Crinkle, get over here. We gotta get through the door.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Leading into a storeroom that you guys managed to bust through after about 5 minutes or so. At this point, I'll need everybody to roll a perception check.
14.
Oh wait, no, we have disadvantage because we're missing an eye.
Oh yeah.
This is hearing, not sight,
okay.
so you're fine.
Okay.
9.
All right. Kazraz and Grinkle, you guys just see stacks of food and supplies, which is smorgasbord for you. Grimokin, you're aware enough to start noticing, there's alarm bells going on outside. You're starting to hear the clang, clang.
Right. So, all right.
You're pretty sure whoever was in here ran out this window.
Yeah. Set this place on fire, grab some food, move to the next house. And I'm gonna run. Was there a fire in that fireplace?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I grab a chair.
Okay.
Run over, break it into the fireplace.
All right.
And then start throwing bits of burning lumber all over.
Okay.
I grab like a satchel of grain or something or whatever looks tasty.
Roll me a D1. Roll me a D100, William.
William or me? Oh.
You can as well, Grimokin.
28.
28.
89.
89.
That's
All
how
right.
many gods we get to stab.
So there is a little bit of grain and that sort of thing in there. Grimokin, you find just a solid box of firewood just sitting right next to the fireplace. Fascinating advancements these humans have made, actually keeping the fuel by where you need the fuel to be. Wonderful modern conveniences.
I make a line. I make a line of firewood to the door.
Okay.
And light it.
Kaz, as you're going around, you find an actual. It's not really a weapon worthy type axe, but it's a wood axe, used for actually chopping lumber. I mean, you could injure somebody with it, but it's a little big and a little heavy, but it's an axe.
Got me an axe.
Like for you, it's definitely at least a two-handed weapon, if not encumbering.
Grinkle is just looking for the biggest food stuff thing he can find and trying to drag it out of the house.
You have a sack of apples almost as big as you are.
Perfect.
Make a strength check. Well, athletics in this case.
And so once I've lit the entire front room on fire, I'm heading back towards the kitchen.
4.
So the bag tears and the apples just go everywhere. Yakety Sax begins to play.
Trying to put them all back in and then drag it along.
All right.
Would this qualify as a hand axe or a battle axe?
This is a timbering axe. It doesn't qualify technically as either. It's an improvised weapon at best.
Okay. Improvised weapon, cool. I can use it for chopping wood down.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, if you're having to break down a door, you'll probably have advantage on that check.
Yeah.
All right. Which door are you guys trying to go out now that Grim has lit the front half of the building on fire?
Doors! Who uses doors? We use windows! I go out this window.
Come on, Grinkle! And I go out this window.
Slowly, bit by bit, tortuously dragging this sack of apples.
Awesome.
Do. No door, no window there. Oh, look, there's a window.
All right.
I think I've got like maybe 25% of a bag of apples now.
About that.
It's like just 12 apples in a bag.
Which puts you guys right about here. You can hear, you see the smoke rising from this building that you just torched. And you're starting to hear shouts and cries further in. They're getting louder and they're coming your direction.
Right, okay. We quiet like sneaks across the road to one of them over there. And set that one on fire too.
Point at Kazra's. Quiet.
Okay. As he's munching on a block of cheese.
Quiet.
Stealth checks, everybody.
21.
21, all right.
I'm the quietest goblin around.
Let's see how we do here.
I think they're all distracted by the fire. Shh.
Okay. So you guys make your way across the road. There's a panicked moment of standing between two houses, looking up and down, waiting for foot traffic or something, and then a mad dash across into cover. You guys bundle into a bunch of shrubbery, and you're coming up on another smaller house.
Right, the red house, the red roof, because it catches fire better. Red burns faster.
Grinkle not think that technologically sound.
That's what the orcs say, so it must be right.
All right. So here we are on our second target.
Hey, look, there's firewood already.
I know, they have it like all over the place, but first we loot, we kill, then loot, profit, and fire.
Why not just skip to the fire? We got loot.
Because there's more loot. We gotta be earners.
All right. So here you are. This is a much smaller house. More of a cottage, really. Whereas before there were a number of windows and that sort of thing, this one looks slightly more secure in a sense. There's shutters over all the exposed windows that you guys can see. It seems to be buttoned up a little tighter.
Kazres, there's a mutt over there.
Yeah, Grinkle's already moving that way.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh, did I get my arrow back from the guy that I killed?
No,
No, it's on fire.
You are down to 4 arrows, I believe.
Get it with an arrow, Cass.
I draw the bow back as I get into position.
Okay. Let me see what the dog does.
And I'm gonna move up to the corner here.
That's a 14. He's not getting anywhere. All right.
Right!
Take your shot.
There.
You've got
Because he
advantage
starts
on the
screaming and running at it with the hand axe.
roll damage.
7.
All right. So, Grinkle, apparently you have frightened this dog to death because you're still about 15 feet away and it just falls over.
It's axe.
Axes are intimidating.
The axe of fear.
Right. And I'm gonna climb up to the shutter.
Okay.
Cash, give me that axe.
Hang on. I go over to the dog and I get my arrow back.
Okay. Roll me a d10.
Please, not a 1, because then it breaks.
You've got a 70% chance of reclaiming an arrow.
2.
Nope.
Damn it!
So you pull the arrow out, but the head stays in.
Ah!
You can
Well,
still
I can
attack
shoot.
with this arrow, but you will be at disadvantage and you'll deal minimum damage with it.
Which is at least 6.
This is true. All right. So, Grim, you're up on the window.
Give me that axe, Cass.
I give him the axe I found.
All right.
Now, what we do is chop through the window and then say, "Here's goblins." Shunk.
Hey, give me an athletics check at advantage.
Is this a door or a window I'm in front of?
You're in front of a window.
12.
Yeah, that's good. So you just smash the axe through the window, revealing a bit of the interior.
And I just call out, "Here's goblins!" and try to go through.
All right. So it takes 10 feet of movement, but you make it through.
Yep.
And I don't know, the box might be a little small to see. There we go. There's a curtain drawn across this room here, but the rest of it appears empty. Almost like they locked up and left.
I run through the curtain
Okay.
with the axe still held high.
Yep. And you get ambushed by the two guys on the other side.
Oh, are there actually two guys on the other side?
Yep.
Swinging the axe at them, so I guess we're ambushing each other.
No, they definitely saw you coming first. All
All
right, so everybody will need to roll initiative.
Goblins are not careful.
No, they are not, which is
19.
We love them.
20.
21.
Okay. So, surprise round, and then Grimalkin will go.
Turned off the turn order again.
Nah, that's fine. Right. Guard attacks you with advantage. 14 misses you, though.
Yep.
And the peasant on the other side also attacks you with advantage. I cannot wait to see how this pans out. Just tries to hit you with a staff.
Okay, with a staff. Okay. I was going to say, what's
20 hits you.
20 hits me.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Thunk.
Whack! Right. You dodge out of the way of the longsword, and then this stick just comes across and catches you right upside the temple.
I was so hoping you were going to tell me it was a pitchfork.
That's what I was hoping to.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. Bringing back the turn order. Grim, you're up, sir.
I drop the axe, pull out me stabby stabbers, and I'm going to stab the peasant.
Okay.
I'm going to try to.
Lunge for the peasant.
Does an 11 hit?
An 11 definitely hits.
Aha! 6.
So you gouge him in the thigh, and he takes a knee. He's not quite dead yet.
I'm stabbing again.
All right.
Does a 10 hit?
Just hits.
9.
Now he's dead. Second one goes through his neck.
Spin around. At the guard.
All right.
Does a 12 hit?
He pulls a shield. His shield comes up and just deflects it off to the side.
Oh, that's cheating. And I'm going
And Grinkle.
All right, Grinkle is going to on 5, 10, 15, 20. That's as far as he can go. And he is going to present his axe of fear towards the guard. Run! Run! Run!
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, please tell me this works so that it fails me in the worst possible moment. 9.
He does not seem to be phased. He must have some sort of magic armor protecting him.
Truly.
Kaz.
Out of my way! Out of my way, Wrinkle! Gotta move! Move past! Yeah. And then, oh, you got shiny bits. I'm gonna take those shiny bits. Stab! Stab! Stab!
Go for it.
20!
That's a hit.
14!
14 damage. All right. This guy is sturdy. This guy has some muscle on him. But you take a good chunk out of him, and if you want a frenzy, you can go right ahead.
Stab it again. 7.
I think the 7 misses.
7 would miss. Yes, 7 on an attack will miss. The shield comes back around again, and he just bats that attack aside. And it's his turn.
Yeah. 15 feet. Probably 25, more accurate. I disengage as a bonus action and step over here.
Okay. He will attack Grim again then.
Bring it on!
Without advantage this time. And that's an 11. God, these guys are rolling terrible. So he swings again at you, but he's aiming for something a little above your head, apparently. All right, Grim. Show him how it's done.
Stab. Does a 12 hit?
No. The shield is it's almost as big as you are or something.
I don't have a dagger, so I'm like, all right, fine. And I'm just going to shift over to here.
Okay.
Grinko,
Cool.
get in here!
It's Grinkle's turn.
All right, he will come up and hold on just a second here. Melee attack. Okay, he is going to use his hand axe of fear and attack.
Okay.
Sorry. 8.
8 is a miss. Swings down and just chips a chunk out of the stone wall behind him. This guy's got pretty decent positioning. He's backed himself into a corner and is trying to cover all the angles with his shield. Kaz?
All right, hold on, as he pulls the bow out and like almost point blank pulls.
Which
the string
arrow?
back. The broken one.
Okay, you're disadvantage on the attack.
As he pulls the string back, and he's making a facial motion like he's trying to close one eye, but he realizes it's the eye that he doesn't have.
I was
course.
hoping you would close one eye and it was the eye he did have, and he was just blind fire.
That would be even better.
You get better aim when you close your eye.
14.
Arrow smacks into the stone wall over the guy's shoulder and just shatters into splinters.
Guys, you gotta use sturdier arrows. The ones with the bits on them.
Oh my god, another 11. What is with this guy? He swipes out at Grinkle this time, trying to get the axe gone, and just whiffs it clean over your head.
As we just go circular motion of not hitting anything.
Just woo, woo, woo. Everybody's just flailing wildly at each other. Grim.
All right, I'm tired of this. And I want to
I want to basically just launch myself at him and try to wrap myself around his face.
Okay. You're going to try and grapple him.
Yes.
All right.
Can I use acrobatics instead of athletics?
No, as the grappler, you have to use athletics.
12.
He got an 18. You leap for his face, and he literally just holds the shield out, and you just... and now you're kind of grappled around this shield, and he sort of just pushes you against the wall.
I got him distracted! Get him, Crinkle!
He might be a little distracted. Grinkle, your turn.
All right. Here's where I roll a natural one, and he moves the shield back into the way.
It could happen.
It very easily could. So a 4 is gonna miss, I assume.
Yes, the 4 is going to miss. You're trying to hit him, but there's a shield and a grim between you and him, so it's very difficult to get, and you just sort of do a half-hearted lunge, but it doesn't connect with anything.
My bonus action, I will try to stab with my dagger.
All right.
Case I will not get 17.
17 will hit.
Sweet. So that's not 7, that's actually just 4.
See, I have him distracted.
All right, 4 damage.
Yep.
Excellent. All right. Kaz.
All right, I'm down to 3 arrows. Better make this one count as I
Don't shoot me!
Back.
You're not at disadvantage this time, because this is an actual real arrow. And his shield is disabled currently, so his AC is a little lower.
Yeah, like you're supposed to draw to cheek. I think Kaz just draws to empty eye socket.
Right.
It tickles.
17.
17 hits.
9.
9 piercing damage. Excellent. And with that, the arrow goes through his eyeball, and he slumps to the ground and is dead.
I take the 5-foot step to him.
I get the shield. I take the shield.
Okay. You have a shield.
My AC goes up to 17.
I take the arrow back.
Roll a d10. And just roll
6.
higher than the 3. Yep. Okay. You recoup your arrow.
And I'm going to grab that long sword too.
Okay.
Right, so I gets the longsword and the shield, and you guys can have whatever else.
I take his bucket helmet and I put it.
Are you proficient with a longsword?
Stabby
No.
don't have proficiencies, so I don't know.
Right. No, you are not proficient with a longsword.
We're probably proficient with simple weapons.
I know we're proficient with short
We're
swords
proficient with
because
short
we've
swords
got
and
it in the
martial weapons,
stats.
so
Yeah.
Yep.
Simple
But-
weapons and short swords.
that's fine.
Probably.
Grinkle will look through him for anything else.
Give me an investigation check. Anybody who's searching the area or anything.
7.
7.
3.
3.
I got my stuff.
All right. Both you guys roll a d100 then.
Come on. I'm going out here and looking for places. Oh, look, a fireplace.
57.
22.
All right. Grinkle, you find leaning a pickaxe leaning up against a wall.
Yeah, not as good as hand axe of fear. Leave it.
Kaz, you find a bottle of wine.
Ooh.
Did you pickaxe for fear or for wine?
I take a drink out of it and then I trade it.
Fine.
All right.
I once again line up logs from the fireplace to the door.
Sounds good.
Frunk, frunk.
Grinkle chugs the bottle of wine.
Light them on fire.
Make me a constitution save.
Okay.
I've got the long sword on my back, so I still
3.
have access to my short sword. I just have also the shield.
I'm drunk.
So Grinkle slugs back this bottle of wine. You just see those throat muscles working as the entire bottle of liquid disappears down his throat, and then he stops, hiccups, drops the bottle, turns 90 degrees, and walks straight into a wall.
I'll walk back over as I've lit the rest of the house on fire. All right, time to go.
Okay.
Grinkle is now blitzed out of his gourd.
I'll grab the axe that I dropped on the floor and dash out through the window.
Another stylish window exit.
I grab Grinkle, I lead him over to the window, and then I just toss him out the window.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say no. Grinkle's going to run and try and jump through the window.
Make me an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Yup.
Bam, 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 bam.
12.
You make it through the window.
Nice.
You suffer 2 slashing damage, but you make it
Fine.
through the window.
And then I go through the window.
Right.
And you guys tumble pell-mell out into the street to be confronted by
Uh-oh.
some friends.
Oh, no.
Let me get to where you guys are. That's why I shouldn't use huge fucking maps like this. Okay. Boop. There we go.
If you shift and left click on the token layer,
That's what I did.
You have to hold it
On the token layer.
on the token layer as well.
Blip.
There we go.
So,
That one's got arrows! That one's got more arrows!
It's okay. I got this. Grinkle steps forward. And once again, presents
the
his
hand
axe of
of
fear.
fear.
Run! Run!
Make an intimidation check. The hand axe of fear is my
Please be a
new favorite
natural
thing.
20,
Can I make an
please.
intimidation check behind him with sword and shield? Just like
Can we
run?
get
In a
advantage
minute.
on the
In a minute.
intimidation?
We need to-
5. I'm gonna get shot.
I was gonna say, you get an arrow in the face for your troubles. Everybody roll initiative.
I was really hoping we could give him advantage.
9. Initiative has begun to fail.
14!
10.
Okay. All right. So the archers are going first. Everybody's getting a single shot at them.
Are they all archers?
Oh wait, no. The archer. There's one archer. Sorry, this is a different group of guards than I was anticipating. The other guys are guards.
Guards?
Guards. Yep.
Kierkegaards.
Is that sort of like I'm a talkie talk?
Right.
You're a talkie talk.
Yep.
Guard.
That's basically how it goes.
Right.
Okay, but anyway, so being the one who stepped forward, Grinkle's
Yes.
getting the arrow
Yep.
to the face.
Yes, I am.
That is another 11. Jesus, everybody's rolling 11s.
The
for some
axe of
reason.
fear!
Yeah.
The axe, of, the axe of intimidation is apparently working somehow.
Goes over Grinkle, bounces off my shield. I'm just like, what?
All right, and then long swords. 10, 24. Finally, somebody hits somebody. Grinkle, you're getting 7 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
As this guy just runs up to you with a shield and then lashes down with a blade that's basically the size of the one that Grim has right now. All right, Kaz.
I step around the other 2 goblins to right here. And I look at the archer. Surprise! As I pull back my own longbow.
Okay.
The archer's like,
Make
what
an
the fuck is
attack.
he doing?
24!
That's a hit.
8!
You clip him in the shoulder.
And then I bonus action. Dash up to his face.
Okay. Impose that disadvantage. Well done. Grinkle.
All right. I am going to attack the guy who managed to stab me.
Okay.
Furiously with the hand axe of fear.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, normal. Do I have disadvantage or negatives or anything because I'm plastered?
You are drunk, so you have
Poison status.
Not poisoned, but yeah, no, a disadvantage for the attack.
Okay. 11.
Clangs off the shield. You hit that boss solid in the middle. You just hear metal on metal. Boom.
It's a scary sound.
Get you next time.
Grim.
I shift over here so that I'm flanking this guy.
Good.
And I'm the long sword's on my back. I'm still using the short sword. The long sword's for
Okay.
decoration.
Gotcha.
I'm not proficient with it. So just
That's fair.
shield up, stab underneath it using the short
Okay.
sword.
Go for it.
Advantage
Advantage on the attack.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Shank for 4.
All right. Frenzy.
Yep. 20
Hit him
hit.
again. Yes, it
Shank for
does.
6. Still up?
Oh, yeah.
24.
Yep.
9. Is he still up?
19. Yep.
Critical.
Hit him again.
7 plus 6 is 13.
That one puts him down.
Just
So just a blinding rapid strikes. Shank.
like I feel like he wasn't expecting the shield, so it's just
No,
shield
I don't
to
think he was.
shield, and then underneath both of our shields, shank.
Yeah, you're doing the Roman legionnaire, just stab as much as you possibly can while you're undercover. And this guy goes down so fucking fast.
just
There's a nice big puddle of blood on the street, little bits of tissue hanging off the end of your short sword. It's quite a pleasant phenomenon. All right, the archer is going to have to shift to his short sword to try and fend off Kaz. God, okay, that's a 10. Doesn't hit you. Grinkle is going to be subject to another longsword attack. That's a 7.
Good.
And we're back to the goblins, man. You guys are just rolling through this town. Kaz, go get
I
him.
declare this murder town.
Your future heroes of the goblins.
Time to stab! Stab!
That's a hit.
we are coming back to these characters
Hey!
when we do the Goblin one shot, or when we do the Goblin campaign, right?
Fuck yeah.
18!
Possibly. He's still...
Oh!
Yeah, and now he's dead.
Yeah!
2 quick strikes. One to the guts, one to the lungs, and he is down.
I rifle through his corpse immediately and take his quiver of arrows.
Another 7 arrows.
Yeah! Also, I take the arrow that I put into him.
Roll a d10.
5!
Yep. Okay.
10 arrows!
Okay, Grinkle. Wield the axe of fear.
8.
That's a miss.
Yeah,
you,
of course it is.
I mean, you hit. You definitely hit what you were aiming at.
Right.
Because there's 2 guards in front of you. There's 3 guards in front of you right now, but you went for the one on the left. You're always supposed to go for the one in the middle, and you remember that afterwards.
Yeah.
Grim.
Get up behind him.
All right.
Does a 10 hit?
10 misses. He suddenly realized that the one in front of him doesn't really require all that much attention, probably. So he just turns around and devotes most of his effort to fending you off, and does so successfully.
You're supposed to let me stab you.
Thank God. All right, you take 6 slashing damage, Grim, as the sword comes around, and
My AC is higher now.
yes, it's a 21.
Okay.
He rolled a 21.
That is.
So yeah, and you get a nice little gouge across your left shoulder, and he's going to step to here. And he just starts yelling something.
We all speak common.
Sort of, you do.
We kind of speak common.
Commonish.
It's listed in our languages.
You roll an intelligence check to figure out what he's saying.
Yes, you can.
10!
10. Okay.
2.
16.
2.
Grimalkin was secretly the brains all along.
He's definitely yelling for help. And he seems to be yelling for the women. And that's where we're going to take a break.
We'll be back. And we're back.
So the shout has gone out, yelling for help and something about getting the women. You don't entirely know what that's all about, but you do know that you have a target in front of you, and I think it's
Kaz's turn.
Kaz's turn.
So I look over my shoulder and I see the guy who's distracted with my two companions, and I pick up the second short sword off of the body.
Yep.
With two short swords, I step over right behind him. Surprise! And then I go straight at him.
Make your attacks.
With advantage because I'm flanking with.
Natural 20!
That hits.
10.
Okay.
Second one.
He's still walking. 11 is a miss.
Bonus action. The short sword.
All right.
16.
16 hits.
This one doesn't
Minus-
have your...
This one doesn't have frenzy, and it doesn't have your modifier, but...
-3, so...
3.
3 damage. All right. Pair of quick strikes. He's bleeding. Bleeding pretty hard. Grinkle.
All right, Grinkle is going to
Wield
try
the
again.
fear.
Yes, the axe of fear, which since we're flanking, I now am just not at disadvantage.
Right. You are now...
With a +0 to hit.
Yep. Roll damage.
Okay.
Kaz, make a reflex save.
Or a dexterity.
Or a dexterity save.
5.
12.
All right. So the hand axe of fear goes cartwheeling out of your hand. Snicks off a bit of Kaz's ear as it goes past. Kaz, you take 2 slashing damage. And it's Grim's turn. Also, Grinkle falls over.
So if Grinkle is prone, can I now
Face
occupy
plant.
his space?
Yes, you can.
I go stand over Grinkle
Okay.
and stab at this dude.
Your ally is protecting you, Grinkle. He's interposing his body between you and
As I
danger.
play
That's a
it the
miss.
whole
13's a miss.
time.
All right. That's yeah.
It's a slightly unsteady footing standing on top of Grinkle.
It's like 1 foot on his face, the other one on the ground.
He's flailing. That's the problem.
Stop moving!
He's going to drop to here, actually. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Yeah, no, yeah, no, he can't. All right.
If he moves, he gets an attack of opportunity.
If he moves, he gets an attack of opportunity, yeah. So he's just going to take a long sword at Grim. 19 hits you.
Yep.
7 slashing damage.
Ow. I'm at 17 hit points.
And it's Kaz's turn.
You're looking the wrong way. I said surprise. 20.
That's a hit.
5.
Nice.
Frenzy. 20.
Another hit.
7.
He's teetering. 18. That's a hit.
4.
That'll put him down.
I feel like Kaz jumped up on his back, and I'm just like propping him up with the shield now. Kaz, he's dead.
It's just both short swords. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Right, left, right, left, right, left. Get off.
Grinkle scrambles underneath the shield and the legs and Kaz and runs over to get the hand axe of fear because obviously.
Right.
Just shove the human and Kaz off to one side.
Like, I'm still on the human and it starts toppling over.
Let me take a look at one thing for hand axes. I think you're proficient in hand axes, Grinkle.
They're a simple weapon, but they're not finesse.
Yeah, they're a simple
they're
weapon.
simple
They're just
weapons?
not.
Okay.
They're just not finesse, so you won't be attacking with dexterity. But yeah, you can use your proficiency though.
Okay.
And they're a slashing
That gives me
weapon.
a plus
I want to
2.
say.
Yes.
Yep. They're a slashing weapon, so it's you can't do your stabby frenzy with them.
I mean, it doesn't say that in Stabby Frenzy. All it says is if you hit with a melee
that's
attack,
fine.
just a
Oh, if you hit with a melee attack, all right,
Melee
that
attack
works for
doesn't
me
do
then.
piercing.
Never mind.
Of course, that would require me hitting someone besides my ally.
I grab. So, is there enough bits of this armor that I could pull off these these bodies to give myself better armor?
Make a.
'Cause right now I'm effectively hide armor.
Right.
Whatever happens, I take one of the shields off the bodies.
You could conceivably. Any sort of stealth, acrobatics, or athletics would be at disadvantage for you, though, because they're all way too big.
Never mind then. I keep my hat on. I keep my jaunty hat.
Yep.
Grinkle is currently curled around the hand axe of fear now, talking to it quietly. It's okay, Andy. We let you go again.
I grab the other shield. Since there were two people with shields, I grab one shield for myself, and I grab another shield, and I drop it on Grinkle's face. Ah! Take that. It'll keep you safe.
As long as it doesn't block the hand axe of fear from scaring people.
I'm going to. Is there any like porch level furniture on any of these houses?
At this point, not really. No, there's not much in the way of lawn furniture in most fantasy era medieval farming villages.
I'm going to run to one of the previous buildings that are on fire.
Okay.
Grab one of the stacks. Grab some of the firewood that's stacked outside.
Mm-hmm. And there's plenty of firewood stacked outside most of these places. Yeah.
And like light firewood on fire and just run around this like cul-de-sac area, throwing the lit firewood into windows. Just
Okay, you're doing the Viking raid maneuver.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me an athletics check. Is anybody else seeing this happening and helping?
Yes, I am doing the same.
Grinkle will get up and will weave his way
15.
over
15
and try and do this.
Athletics at disadvantage for Grinkle and flat athletics for Kaz.
3!
2.
You guys end up just sort of throwing flaming logs at each other.
You got to be strong like Grimalkin.
It's turning into sort of like the very worst tandem juggling act disaster that anybody has ever seen, and there's plenty of burning timber scattered around the street now.
Do I catch any?
And also a little bit in some of the houses.
Do I catch any houses on fire?
I specifically grab one of the logs that's on fire, even if I have to burn myself to do this, and I throw it into that really big house that's right here.
This is a warehouse.
Please tell me it's a fireworks warehouse.
The warehouse doesn't have any open windows from this side.
Then I jam it against the wall until the wall catches.
Grinkle's hacking away at the wall to try and get through.
We need to go in, and I take the hatchet to the wall to try to get through it as well.
All right, hang on just a second here then.
Please tell me this is a fireworks factory. Nitroglycerin factory or something like that.
Please explode. Take us all with it, but please explode.
All right. So this is where you guys are then.
Two of us trying to cut in and Kaz trying to burn in.
Yep. Pretty much.
Tink. Tink. Now Jack's got to be like, fuck, I wasn't expecting them to break through the wall. I've got to break my dynamic lighting.
No, I'll just shove you inside if you do end up making your way through. This is a stone building.
And I'm actually hitting it, even though I'm swinging while I'm swinging with the non-edged side, smashing it in.
Okay. Make an athletics at disadvantage.
I am totally swinging with the edge side because I'm a goblin. Just wham! Axes
and
go
what are
on
you
walls.
You've got the timber axe.
Yep.
Grim. Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to set fire to stone.
Yes, you are.
We are the
You guys
best
are not
goblins.
making much progress, although one of you does have a pickaxe.
Fine. I take the pickaxe out and I go at the wall.
All right. Make an athletics at advantage then.
20
Since you
minutes
actually
later.
have the right tool for the job.
Mine was 15,
Five!
by the way. I rolled
You
a-
managed to get a single stone dislodged before a guard comes around the corner.
Which
And just-
corner?
Charges right into Grim.
Bring it on! I am the tank of the group, apparently.
You apparently are. And he's going to try and whack you with a longsword. Hey, 21 hits you.
Yes, it
7
does.
slashing damage.
I'm down to 10. I need healing.
Kaz.
I look over my shoulder. You got this, right, Grim? And I go at it with the pickaxe again.
Make another athletics at advantage.
11!
You get another rock loose. You can basically almost put your arm through the wall now.
I would like to.
Grinkle, your turn.
All right. Running around here. And I will try to hit the guard with of course, the hand axe of fear.
The hand axe of fear is my favorite thing that happened this game.
at not disadvantage because I'm flanking now.
Actually, you have advantage now because
Oh, I do.
yes,
I'm no longer
your
drunk.
aerobic activities have burned out a lot of the alcohol from your system. 19 hits, though.
Sweet. So that's 2 slashing.
All right, frenzy
Hell yes. 21.
also hits.
Another 1.
This is gonna be a death of 1,000 cuts, isn't
Yes,
it?
it is. 15.
15 hits.
Yes. 5.
Wow.
I'll say it is a D6. It does
11.
have
11 is a miss.
a number of
Okay.
other things it could take. Is it my turn?
It is.
Excuse me, I believe you're missing something from your sternum and chest region. A critical hit.
Lay it on.
9.
Okay, keep it rolling.
19.
Also a hit.
5. 20.
Okay.
7. 16. 5.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
15.
Christ, dude.
15.
Would you fucking...
5.
Dude, I'm
15.
trying to track rolls,
Nine.
fucker.
Just wham, 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 wham. Stab, 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 stab. Ah.
You're the...
Ah, Charlie Horse.
Does she have any like healing potions on him?
Nope.
Damn it.
No,
But
the correct
Kaz
answer is-
has made a hole in the wall by now.
the correct answer is he did, but you shattered them with the flurrying.
I will follow
Ah,
through the wall.
yeah. I cut both of his ears off.
Okay.
Stick them in my tunic and follow.
Ooh. I see hay. Hay can burn.
I'm trying to follow.
I see guards. Guards can also burn.
I want to sneak up on this guard, even though he probably heard me busting down the wall.
He totally saw you coming through the wall.
Yes.
Or heard
Hey,
me slaughtering his comrade
Everybody
outside.
knows.
That's twofold
Everybody
disadvantage.
knows. They were ready.
Can I get in the wall?
Yes, you can.
I'm just gonna mark the wall here so that we know where our exit point is.
As Grimalkin and Grinkle do a little dance, trying to figure out where they're at.
There you go.
All right. But as you guys come through the wall, the very first thing that happens is...
Lots of attacks.
I'm hiding. behind
what's
the-
everybody's AC now? Because you guys have like shields and six.
17.
17. First thing that happens is that Kaz's shield catches an arrow. Thunk.
Ting! Ha!
Surprise!
They weren't expecting us to use their own shields against them.
All right, and the guards will run to engage. Disadvantage because of the cover, and he has to take a full dash. Guard, disadvantage. Longsword. Hey! So one of them throws a longsword at Kaz's head. And it's Kaz's turn.
You roll a natural one and just throw them.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So first, the one that's not hiding behind boxes, actually, step over here. So he's not hiding behind boxes no more. Then there's one on the left.
Okay.
Stab. Surprise!
Miss.
I don't think he was surprised.
He wasn't surprised. He totally saw you coming. Crinkle.
Bonus action.
All right.
Disengage. Step over
Bonus
there.
action disengage. Okay.
You know what's coming.
Yep.
Come over, clamber on top of this crate, so I am in a place where everyone can see me.
You are, however, attacking from height, so I will give you advantage on this one.
Oh, there's no attack.
Oh, okay.
Present
He
the
is
axe of
presenting
fear.
the hand axe of fear. Run away!
Cower, mortals! Make an intimidation check.
6.
They do not seem to be entirely phased.
These
Perhaps
people.
their helmets somehow protect their minds
that must
from
be
the
it.
natural reaction of fear that everyone sees when casting their eyes upon this doom weapon. All right, Grim.
What are there markings on these crates?
Yes, there are. You are, however, illiterate.
Damn it! Foiled again. I reach out through the hole and grab that still burning log.
Okay.
And I just, as I move over to here, drop it in like in the crates to try to make a nice conflagration over here.
Mm-hmm. It's starting to catch a little bit.
And
It'll take some time, but
yeah, and I'm going to attack this one that's between me and
okay.
and Kaz.
He's got some cover from the crate, so it will just be a flat attack, but you don't have to roll at disadvantage.
Okay. 7.
That's a miss.
Damn it!
All right, another arrow for Kaz. Oops, that shouldn't be a disadvantage, but that would have been a 7. Oh, whoops, no. Hang on a second. Wrong character sheet you're in. Okay.
Fire's there.
So you hear something go crack down this way a little bit, and a large amount of swearing. As someone just broke their longbow. And they will run forward as far as they can. Meanwhile, longsword towards Grim and longsword towards Grinkle.
Uh-huh.
22 hits you, Grinkle, right?
Yes, it does.
An 8 does not hit you, Grim, right?
Nope.
Okay, Grinkle, you take 9 slashing damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. And it's Kaz's turn.
I turn around and I see an archer coming.
Yes, you do. He's got a short sword out.
I must prove that I am the superior archer. And I pull my bow out.
All right. You're making a ranged attack while in melee, so that will provoke an attack of opportunity.
I believe it actually just gives me disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Disadvantage on the attack.
11!
11's a miss. You have to duck out of the way of a sword strike, and so your aim goes slightly awry. Move or bonus action?
Stay where I'm at.
Okay. That brings us to Grinkle.
All right. So since the special qualities of the hand axe didn't work, I guess the non-special qualities will have to do.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and plant it in this guy's face, which I'm probably at level with.
Yeah, but you're attacking from height, so I'm going to give you advantage on the attack.
Okay. 9.
That is a miss. It's a hit, but it's just blade metal on the helm. So you ring his bell a little bit, but it blunts the impact, and he doesn't take any actual damage from it.
And then I disengage for my bonus action and jump back behind the crates.
Sounds good. You've got 3/4 cover from pretty much everybody at this point. Grim.
I jump up to replace. I'm gonna bonus action disengage. Jump up to replace Grinkle and attack down.
Advantage on the attack from height.
15.
Just hits.
5.
All right.
21.
Also a hit.
5.
Cool. Keep it going.
14.
That's a miss. Okay, 2 quick strokes. This guy's missing an ear now.
Catch it.
And they're going to re-engage. All right. This guy's coming up to hit Kaz. This guy's going to drop to the side, pushing over some barrels. And this one's coming to attack Grim.
Does he get any sort of difficulty for having to pass through that starting to smolder area?
He's going around the fire.
Okay.
All right.
I bring fire.
One longsword advantage against Kaz. 22 hits you, Kaz.
Yes, even if I did still have the shield out.
5 slashing. 1 advantage short sword. 11 misses you.
Yep.
And disadvantage trying to get up to where... Actually, no. He'll do a flat. He'll switch out to his spear. 14 to hit Grim.
Miss. Shield in the way.
Yep. Yeah, the spear thrust comes through and you just drop the shield right in front of your feet. Bang! And it's Kaz's turn.
I step right here. So that I'm flanking with my brother.
Yep.
I pull out my short sword and shield. I go to town on this soldier. Stab, 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 stab.
That's a hit.
8.
All right. Hit him again.
Natural 20.
Top notch.
11.
And that puts him in the dirt.
I spin around. I'm the better archer and the better swordsman. And I go at the other guy. 14.
That's a hit.
Fortunately, we already killed one of them, so...
Solid.
20.
Another hit.
8.
He's looking really rough.
16.
That puts him out.
5.
Blinding series of stabs. It's like fighting a rototiller.
Wow.
And Grinkle.
All right, so Grinkle, who is not currently thinking straight, goes there to get advantage.
Yes, make a dexterity save. You know what humans hate? Fire. You know where I'm gonna be?
6.
All right.
Don't stand in the fire.
You take 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
You are also on fire.
Okay.
Make your attack with advantage.
The humans can't catch me if I'm on fire.
It's like your Krieg from Borderlands 2.
Oh
my god!
For those paying attention at home, that was with advantage a 1 and a 1.
Roll your damage. Grim, make a dexterity save.
If you kill me. 7.
You take 2 slashing damage as the
Ow!
arcs into your knee.
I am at 8.
Grinkle, you fall down amidst the fire, taking another 6 fire damage. You are prone in fire.
Okay, you've stopped and dropped. Now roll.
Grim, it's your
Grinkle
turn,
has
sir.
movement left, so that's what he's going to do. He's going to roll
Okay.
in the fire.
Into the fire.
Which direction is he rolling?
Probably this way.
Okay. So we'll put him right about there, say.
I have a height advantage on this guy, right?
Yes, you do have a height advantage on him.
20.
And there's the sign for Grim is on fire, or Grinkle's on fire. All right, 20 hits.
8 damage.
8 damage.
21.
Also
8
hit.
damage.
All right.
21. 8 damage.
He's still teetering.
It was 2 straight with advantage, 1 in 16.
That's a miss.
11 misses. God, that's just the axe that's in my chest is the problem.
All right. He is teetering on the brink, but there's a flaming goblin in front of him, which is just too good a chance to pass up, who is also prone.
It probably doesn't have a
17
shield
hit.
prepared. Even if I do, that's a hit.
All right, 5 slashing damage.
Oh,
Grinkle.
good.
We will put you in an urn and mourn your ashes.
And it's Kaz's turn again.
So this goblin with a longbow drawn just appears out from around the crates. Surprise!
It's not
Also-
a surprise if they know you're there.
11.
That's a miss. Crinkle.
All right.
Half your movement to stand up and an action to put yourself out if you want.
Okay, I put myself out.
All right.
It's a natural 20 on my wisdom save.
You have half your movement and a bonus action left.
Bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And then...
Excellent. And Grim.
Stab.
That's a hit.
Stab.
Dead. Now that you've got some time, you can look around. Just this one pile of crates is aflame. The way the warehouse is set up, it's pretty obvious that it was designed in order to contain any level of fire that might happen.
I hop down.
I want to retrieve the arrows that I have missed with.
Roll a d10.
Grinkle goes to get the hand axe again.
Look through the crates, see if there's anything valuable. I say as I go and grab
You are
the
able to
hand.
recover your arrows. Make an investigation check. Everybody who's looking through crates.
Not with advantage, but it's 13.
Nat 20.
17.
Okay. Out of the things that you can find,
Oh, also I take the archer's quiver.
4 more arrows.
Yeah.
Grim, roll me a D100.
4.
Okay. You find a shipment of dried mushrooms. Kaz, roll me
Psychedelic
2
mushrooms.
D100s.
That's a 62 and a 56.
You find a riding saddle and
Put that on
a shipment of boots.
Are they big iron boots?
No, they're more like low leather boots. But they're better boots than anybody here is wearing currently.
I put the boots on. I take the saddle.
Grinkle, as you're looking around, you find 3 crates that are made of darker wood. Look to be nicer construction than most of the others. And you can't really read per se.
No.
I mean, you know what letters are, and you can identify most of them.
I am the smart one.
Right. But like actually stringing them together into words is difficult.
Right. Well,
this one has
super advanced goblin.
Right. This one though, it's not so much labeled as it is branded. There's burned into the wood 3 letters, G, 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 in a little triangle. And there seems to be kind of a purple edging to them.
I take my axe to it and start chopping it open.
Okay. Inside.
It moves up and kills us all. Thank you, Gilmore.
Make a dexterity check.
We have found a crate of Gilmore's glorious goods.
Well, functionally, it doesn't matter. It's the same. There we go. 13.
Okay, surprisingly, you managed to mostly just hack up the wood and not damage any of the contents. Inside, you find 3 vials of acid.
Okay.
A flask of alchemist fire.
Ooh.
And 6 standard healing potions.
Okay.
I am bleeding heavily as I grab a hay and stuff.
So
Now roll an intelligence save.
Okay.
So you don't drink the acid.
Quite honestly, yes.
14.
Okay. You are able to tell very clearly which of these is meant to be consumed and which is not.
Have the others noticed yet?
Make a perception check, Kaz and Grim.
17.
12.
Kaz has noticed, Grim has not.
Okay. Um,
I'm bundling up hay and walking back towards the fire.
he just starts downing healing potions until he's healed up because he has 4 hit points.
Okay.
Also, he's not a good person.
None of us are. I'm gonna start.
Or until somebody stops him.
Kaz immediately goes over and is like, Aye, what you got there?
I am basically forming a trail
Acid.
of.
You shouldn't drink this.
I am forming a.
I'm going to roll a deception check.
Okay.
While that's happening, I'm forming a trail of burning hay across the back of the warehouse.
Insight, Kaz. You know when somebody's bullshitting you.
I'm
in the process of drinking them.
I pull the string back on my bow with an arrow like halfway on it, and I just point the arrow directly at Grinkle's nose.
Make an intimidation check.
10.
Grinkle? Yes.
So there's a pattering sound. He has drank an entire bottle of wine and now at least 1 healing potion.
And his bladder has had enough.
Are now on the ground.
He has, however, I believe, stopped drinking the healing potions.
I mean, I've only gotten 1 down so far.
Right.
How many of them are there?
6.
5 more.
So I take 2 in one hand and 3 in the other. Have that one.
I already drank 1. There's only 5 left.
So I give you back 1, and I hand 2 to Grim.
Okay.
Glug.
All right. They're each worth 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
5, 7.
Okay.
I gain 6 back. And then
Another 6.
I'm at 20. Yay!
I'm at 17.
As I continue to make my trail of hay fire across the
I'm back.
back of the warehouse.
I'm back to full.
All right.
And I pocket the acid and alchemist fire.
You can keep those. I don't care where they are.
And then
Teeny.
once I've
I mean,
finished making a full like sort of passage around with the hay.
Okay.
Like,
There's a bunkhouse and there's some occupied stables down here.
I make sure that I block off the occupied stables with the burning hay.
Roll a nature check.
Natural 1.
So, Gormash was here to get plains cows.
Yes.
These are quite obviously plains cows in these stables. And it would be quite a feather in your cap if you could come back with one. Or more. They all have, you know that they're plains cows because they have 4 legs like plains cows and hooves like plains cows and long silky tails like plains cows. And
I brush the hay back away. Kaz! Grinkle! Come get cows!
I head over. What do I see in these stalls?
plains cows, apparently. They look a lot like horses, but they've been clearly identified as plains cows.
Can I roll a nature roll just to make sure?
We each get one. We've set enough of the place on fire. We each get one.
The plains cows are getting a little jumpy.
And we ride out
smoke.
back to the boss.
I'm going to go ahead and start climbing up onto one of them.
It's a weird-looking plains cow, but you've mostly heard of plains cows by repute, so they might just be very horse-like looking creatures.
Is that what the two of us
Grinkle, you're pretty sure this is probably just a horse, but it might be a plains cow.
I'm already climbing up onto one.
Make an animal handling check at disadvantage.
He walks up to the
So you get up on the horse. I mean, plains cow.
On the plains cow.
Right. Suddenly you are on the ground again. With not really much idea of how you got there, and a very persistent ringing in your ears.
Is the
what,
plains cow still here?
The plains cow is still there, just sort of staring at you in a very... Roll an insight check.
I'm attempting to climb on a different one with a 10.
4.
With you realize that the plains cow is looking at you with the knowledge that this is a rite of passage. This is a historical plains cow ceremony wherein, if you are persistent, the plains cow will bond with you and therefore be your lifelong companion. As long as you're persistent.
I try to do it again.
All right, make another animal handling check at disadvantage.
Grinkle is
Kaz,
walking.
You're up on the back of your horse, plains cow.
16.
You managed to mount your plains cow.
Ha!
I am on this plains horse.
Grinkle walks up to the one in the stall he's in front of, grabs it by the teeth, pulls it down, puts the axe of fear in front of him.
Make an intimidation check at disadvantage.
Please be just 2 natural 20s.
We see Grinkle go flying out of the stall.
I'm begging you, dice gods. It's a 0.
That is exactly what you see. Suddenly, Grinkle just flies backwards about 15 feet and skids to his halt on his ass.
I
And
ride.
as you look back, the plains cow now has the hand axe of fear in its mouth.
I ride out
It's
on
just
the.
kind of shaking its head a little bit.
I ride out on the
Grinkle
plains
gets
cow.
up to his feet, screams, holds his short sword, and is charging, attacking the plains cow.
I'm making an attack.
Dude, normal. 22.
That's a hit.
All right.
Roll damage and hit it again.
4.
All right. Second attack. That's a hit. Damage. Hit it again.
4. 19.
Keep going.
9.
Roll till you hit under a 12. Yes! Critical 20.
15.
Make a wisdom save at this point.
Okay.
He just keeps stabbing it.
All right, you can just keep this going as long as you want. The plains cow is dead. The plains cow is steak at this point.
And I rip the hand axophere out of its slack mouth and proceed to pound its head in with the flat end.
All right, sounds good.
See, Kaz? I told you he was a goblin.
Of course he is. He's scared of plains horses.
He's a plains cows. All right, Grinkle, we got the cows. Let's get out of here.
Take the cow horses to the boss. Let's go.
Get up on a horse or cow, whatever they are.
So I go find another one.
Oh no, there were only 3.
Are there only 3?
Get up,
only 3.
Get up with Kaz. He has a bow.
All right.
I actually have a saddle, so
I'll go climb on.
We ride.
And you guys charge out the front of the warehouse.
does my having a saddle help me at all with this, with handling this horse?
Yes.
I
Well,
don't know
once
if
you
you
guys
put it
are
on,
mounted,
you're still
you'll be
holding
pretty much okay.
I like the idea that you're on the back, but you're still holding,
Just
the
holding
saddle.
Yeah, just holding the saddle up.
And you guys charge back out the front
Of this burning warehouse.
to a fairly surprising sight, one that you did not anticipate. As you round the corner of the warehouse and start to head off to where you thought that Gormash would probably want these plains cows delivered, you're confronted by a pair of figures, both female. One of them's about your height, wearing gold-trimmed armor. The other's a human woman in a blue robe, long golden braids on either side,
This is where
cascading
God
over her
Akima
shoulders.
and
This is
Laura.
where we 100% die.
Apparently, whichever ladies or women that guard was yelling for have arrived.
Well,
So-
this is where Kima and Alora just fucking slaughter us.
I full-scale pelt this horse past them.
Yeah, she's like sprint
Wrinkle
the horses.
climbs up, like looming over Cat, and presents the axe of fear.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, please let me succeed on this one.
Do we have advantage for like being sprinting on a horse?
I
imagine we
Look at
are
who it
a
is.
sight, an unexpected
no.
sight. I don't think they were expecting to see 3 goblins riding 2 horses coming out of a burning barn.
Not so much, per se, but they are definitely not taken aback at all.
Yeah, I'm not even like trying
The
to bother.
blue-robed wizard simply holds up a hand, and some level of barrier just smashes into you guys, knocking you all on your asses and tumbling you into the dust. And we're going to need everybody to roll initiative.
16.
7.
7 also.
Okay, and let me get Kima's on here. Okay. Kima's at a 4. And Alora's at a 14. All right. So, Grim, there's a heavily armored, smooth-complexioned halfling in front of you. And slightly behind her, some level of wizard or other. And you are on foot as your plains cows just gallop off somewhere. They have taken your rightful plunder.
So there's only one thing to do when a magic-y person confronts a goblin.
Stab.
Run away! Action and bonus action both to dash.
That is not an inaccurate.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You're getting an opportunity attack from the dog and the guy that are standing there.
I wasn't trying to actually walk next to them.
Okay.
Let me recount real quick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Okay.
Isn't your movement only 30?
Allura.
You'd only be going 100. You'd only be going 90.
Yeah, your second dash is just
sorry,
another
sorry,
full
that's
move.
right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, there we go.
All right. Well, Allura sees you running, and that's what they invented Magic Missile for. So you are going to take...
All the damage.
I mean, it depends on what level of magic missile they intend to waste here. Because presumably there's also a horde of orcs attacking somewhere else.
They know that, though.
Yeah. You don't think they were the only 2 members of their adventuring party, do you? Drake Thunderbrand is lurking around here somewhere, buddy.
I'm hopeful.
17,000 damage from magic missile.
Kind of. Not quite, but kind of. Okay. That's going to be 64 plus 6.
Oh, shit!
6d4. Not 64.
Okay, I thought you said 64.
You take 22 points of damage.
I am unconscious in the sand. But I'm not outright dead. I had 20 hit points. I could have survived if I had one more health potion.
And she's going to step over here real quick.
Okay.
All right. Brings us to Grinkle.
Grinkle assumes that Kaz is going to run the same way that Grimmy did. So Grinkle is going to be the smart goblin and run in the other direction.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then bonus.
Should have broken line of
5,
sight.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right.
Gromkin wasn't smart enough to break line of sight, though. So.
Kaz.
Kaz attacks.
That tall, skinny woman looks exactly like the one that took my eye! I go straight at it with the short sword and shield.
All right.
Shit. Technically, Kimus
Natural
let
one.
his side on me.
This is actually perfect. So, Kaz, you swing wide with this short sword. And you hear the halfling give out a little cry of rage. And it jolts you just slightly enough to where you lose your grip on the short sword. And it goes sailing end over end straight towards the halfling. The halfling, whose face previously was completely unblemished, catches it right across the face.
Oh my god.
Leaving a nice long gouge right down. That's going to scar.
That's how she got that scar.
And she runs at you.
Kaz, I would like to thank you for
Get away
saving
from her,
my
you
life.
bitch!
and then Kima natural ones.
Well, we're gonna find out.
I feel like it's probably more the other way or the other side.
I just want Kima to natural one and face plant in the dirt. Just
Nope, she does a natural one. I assume a 22 hits you.
Yes, it does. And she's probably gonna pour that divine smite to kill me.
Oh, she's crushing some divine smite into this thing. Yeah, branding smite.
She can do both.
Yeah, she can. Shit, I lost my spell book. Branding smite is what? 3d8.
Branding smite is I think 2d6.
2d8 or 2d6. Hang on, I think it's one of the only smites that's in the Roll20 compendium.
Oh, hey.
It is. It's the only smite that's in the Roll20 compendium. It is 2d6 radiant damage with an extra 1d6 for each level above second.
Gotcha. All right.
Oh, we still succeeded in our job, theoretically.
So you take 29 points of damage, Kaz.
Okay.
I think Kaz is dead.
No, I have 7.
No, Kaz was healed up all the way.
I was at full.
Yep.
I have 7 hit points.
Yep. And it is... Oh, and she's got multi-attack.
Oh, there I go.
Now you're dead.
Now I'm dead.
And another 8. Yeah.
Oh, did that hit me?
Yeah. 24 to hit and
Yeah.
8 damage.
8 damage. That puts me exactly unconscious.
Okay. And that brings us back to Grim. Make a death save.
Like it matters.
You could get a natural 20.
I could. I got a 4.
Okay. And Alora is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's got line of sight on Grinkle now. Gonna burn her second magic missile.
I was really hoping she's just like fireball.
The objective
Grinkle, you take 19 force damage.
Okay. What's the range?
Magic missile, I think it's 120 feet, right?
I believe it's like 120 feet range. Let me find out.
Yeah.
Unless I'm wrong, in which case she will do something else.
Jig missile is 120 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And that's the end of her turn.
Okay.
It's Grinkle's turn.
So,
You get the chance to run a second time.
yes, I do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Wait. Sorry, I was right there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And yeah. 5, 10, 15, and just let the current dive down deep and let the current sweep me away.
Well, that would be what happened if it weren't for the archer on top of the wall.
Oh, look, a goblin! Thunk!
Let me see if he can shoot you.
Come on.
23 hits, right?
Damn it.
Yes,
Grinkle live. Grinkle live.
please.
9 points of piercing damage.
God damn it! I had 7 hit points left. I was really hopeful that I was gonna make it out of this.
I had 20 when I took 22 points of damage.
And that was the end of the raid on Murder Town.
I can still make my death saves and somehow
You are drowning,
stay alive.
sir. You are unconscious in a rushing river. You are drowning.
Hang on. I fail the death save and then Kima hits me and I just...
Yeah. Mhm. Yep. You fail your death save and then Kima just annihilates you. And yeah. Yep.
Maybe they forget about me long enough for me to succeed.
They don't forget about you because you've got these guys right here
Damn it.
who are going to come and definitely finish you off.
I got 3 successes. Oh well.
Yep.
Ah, wow, that was silly and awesome and fun.
Thanks for joining me in my crazy, guys.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.